Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Jason and the channel is Everyday Card Collector. Today's video, we're going to have a little fun and we'll get into that in a minute, but I thought I'd give you a couple channel updates prior to getting into the video itself. So first and foremost, I apologize for my voice. I'm getting over a terrible cold. Was on vacation with my family during the 4th of July weekend and came back with a horrible cold. So still trying to fight that off. So pardon the nasally voice. As far as channel updates, every Friday for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, I think I've been doing the Beyond the Cardboard episode, highlighting things in my collection beyond collecting cards. And I missed it last week, I think because of vacation, and this week because I've been fighting off this cold. And I'm going to kind of put that series on hiatus, not necessarily canceling it, but the process of putting that video out every Friday to highlight something beyond cards within my collection, I don't want to feel tied to that. I'm having a blast doing this YouTube content stuff. It's enhanced my hobby tenfold, but I just want to make sure that I'm still enjoying it. And when I start to feel like I have to do it, then I feel like, oh my gosh, it's starting to become a job more than it is fun. So I'm still going to be doing Beyond the Cardboard episodes. I'm just not going to be putting them out every Friday, and I'll just call them Beyond the Cardboard. I won't even number the series anymore because I'll just do them when I feel like doing them. And actually getting over this cold yesterday, I was trying to muster up the strength to do a video, and I wanted to do one on cards anyways, and I kind of carried it over to today. So first and foremost, it's not going away, the episode of the series. It's just going to be sporadic like any other video, and then that way it gives me the latitude to kind of do what I want to do when I want to do it and keep it fun. So that's that on Beyond the Cardboard, and I will be highlighting stuff. A bunch of stuff still coming from my dad's friend Frank. That collection, he had sent me a ton of stuff, so I am going to be doing videos on that. Just doesn't have to be on a Friday, and it's going to be when I feel like kind of gathering it up and getting it taken care of. So that's that on that. Secondly, card room. I think I had mentioned it before. We've got the desk for my card room. As you can see, I'm still in my man cave, waiting for my youngest daughter to get back to school. Then we'll go ahead and start that. And I desperately want to start that because I need to organize my cards. I really do. They're kind of a wreck in the man cave and in the closets. So that's a priority, but probably won't happen till August, September kind of deal. And I think I've mentioned that in the past, but wanted to throw it out there again. And then lastly, I know I did a video shoot probably 6, 7 videos ago with regards to sending 4 cards to SGC and then getting the grades back. I ended up not sending those cards. So I will go ahead and send them, probably bring them to the National, not certain yet. But for all of you who are waiting to see, hey, what happened with those grades, I actually ended up not sending them. I'm saving the money for the National. So I'm trying to save as much money as possible, backed off grading those 4 cards, because any bit of money to the Nationals, money I can have fun with there. So, but we'll most likely bring those cards to the National. And if I do, I'll do a recap on that when I get them back and all that good stuff. So that's it on the channel updates. So in today's video, basically what I wanted to do, I was on a live on Thursday night on Sammy Thunder's channel. We do cardboard and cold ones, and we kind of veer off into every direction. And we veered off into basketball. We were talking about basketball players, and veered off into talking a little bit about modern baseball. And I know I'm mainly vintage on this channel, but I love collecting all of it, and I do because I love sports. So I kind of figured what would be a fun video to do is I went ahead and pulled a card of everybody within the All Star roster coming up, because we've got All Star Weekend coming up, and I love Major League Baseball's All Star Weekend. I think it's the best All Star Weekend out of all the 4 major sports. I just think they do a good job. So I went ahead, dug through cards, and I'm going to give you a card of each of the players on the roster. What I am going to do is I'm going to do the starting lineup for each team, American League and National League, along with the reserves. I'm only doing 1 starting pitcher. I didn't want to dig through for all the starting pitchers and the relievers, so I just chose 1 starting pitcher from each of the teams. And out of all of the reserves, the starters, and the 2 starting pitchers that I selected, I think there were only 4 players that I couldn't find cards on. And I know I have 1 or 2 of them. But again, I'm really unorganized with my cards right now, really waiting to get that card room started so I can kick that off. But I thought we'd have fun here today. We're going to look at some modern cards. We're going to look at modern players playing in the All-Star game, and I tried to grab different sets and different cards so that you can kind of take a peek at all the kind of sets that are out there if you're not familiar with modern. And all of these come at a very inexpensive price. A lot of them are rookie cards, but not all of them. But this is a fun way to collect modern as well. You know, I figured we were talking about it on that live, So I thought I'd have some fun and show some of the modern. So let's look at the 2024 All Star teams for the National League and American League in baseball cards. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's take a peek at the 2024 All-Star teams for this year's All-Star game. I'm going to show a couple cards at a time. There's a lot of cards because I did the reserves and I did the starting lineups. As I mentioned, I did not do pitchers. I only did one starting pitcher from each of the teams, National League and American League. I didn't dig for relievers and all the remaining starting pitchers. I believe out of both teams, I was able to dig up cards on everybody but 4 players. So we'll kind of run through that as I'm going through this. So the starting pitcher I selected for the American League, and then the catcher for the American League, reserve catcher, is starting pitcher is Garrett Crochet. And when I say starting pitcher, I don't know that he's starting the game, but he was one of the pitchers selected to the All-Star game. The only White Sox selected, that's why I chose him. And then I chose a Diamond Kings card of Salvador Perez as he's the reserve catcher. So good-looking cards. That's what I try to do, is select good-looking cards and different cards. So the American League's got several infielders on reserve. So they've got Carlos Correa. That's his Bowman's Best rookie card. And then there's a 2023 of Josh Naylor. Both are considered reserves. Next, we have Isaac Paredes and Willie Castro. And those are just base paper 2021 or 2022. Don't quote me at 2022. Don't quote me on the years, guys. I might be off by a year or so. But two reserve infielders. And then there are 2 more, actually. This kid I like a lot. Orioles are stacked with talent, young talent. Jordan Westerberg. And then I chose my Topps finest, Bobby Witt Jr. That's his rookie card. Both of these are rookie cards, as you can see with the rookie logo. So those are the reserve infielders. Now we're going to the outfielders. We got Jared Duran, Riley Green. The Jared Duran is a Ben Baller Chrome, Topps Chrome Ben Baller rookie card. And I really like the Riley Green card. That is the logo fractor Topps Chrome Future Stars. So if you see in the background, if you tilt it the proper way, you can see the MLB logo through the background. And I think that's just a beautiful card. Oops. And then the last outfield reserve, I do not have a card of. And it's someone I'm not even familiar with, guys. Anthony Santander. I'm not real familiar with him, and I couldn't find his card. So they also have a reserve DH, David Fry. I do know who he is, but I don't have his card. So those are the 2 I was missing from the American League. So let's go with the starting lineup. Catcher, Adley Rutschman. You know I'm going to pick the card that looks like that represents the 56 Topps. I love it. My Allen and Ginter. Vladdy, Who's Your Daddy Jr. First base. Second base, Marcus Semien. That's my Bowman Chrome. Beautiful card. This card I love coming up. Third base, Jose Ramirez. I don't even know what this is, if it's some kind of sparkle or it's some sort of insert, but it's a beautiful card, so I selected that. This kid's a stud. I think this kid's going to be phenomenal. I really, really like him. Starting shortstop for the American League, Gunnar Henderson. And as I said, the Orioles are just stacked with talent. Outfielders, perennial All-Star, Aaron Judge. Juan Soto. It's my heritage rookie of Juan Soto. That is the Silver Pack Mojo refractor of Aaron Judge. I think that's what they call him. The last outfielder, starting outfielder, having a phenomenal year, Stephen Kwan. I like him a lot. This is his Topps Chrome Purple rookie card. I just think he's going to be a fantastic player. I've got a bunch of his rookie cards as well. And then lastly, at DH, I've got a couple of his cards graded, but I chose an ungraded card. Yordan Alvarez will be starting at DH. So that's your American League. So we'll move on to the National League. Starting pitcher, I chose Hunter Green. I like this kid a lot. I don't have any Paul Skeens cards. Otherwise, I probably would have chose him. But went with Hunter Green. I like the Beam Team cards. I thought that was pretty cool. Your reserve catcher is going to be Will Smith. This is his Ben Baller. Again, not a rookie card. I think that's 2022 if I'm not mistaken. But that's his Ben Baller Topps Chrome card, which I think is a pretty cool card. And then we'll go with a couple infielders. The National League has a bunch of infielders. So we've got C.J. Abrams. That's his rookie debut gold card. And then we've got Pete Alonso. That's his All-Star game rookie card. Both of them are reserve infielders. Then you've got Luis Ariz. I think this kid is a fabulous player. That's his Topps Chrome rookie. And then you've got Mookie Betts. I've got a bunch of his cards, but I didn't show stars of the MLB. That's just paper, so I figured I'd show that as well. So that's Mookie and Luis. And then, of course, we've got the kid on the rise, Elly De La Cruz, and a perennial All-Star as well, and Freddie Freeman, another Mojo Silver Pack Topps Chrome. I really do like Elly De La Cruz. I think he's going to be a fabulous player. I'm looking forward to his future, so I think that's cool. One last infielder, Ryan McMahon. That's his Topps Chrome Refractor, not a rookie card, but just a Chrome Refractor. So I thought that was a pretty cool card. I grabbed that. So now we're on to outfielders. Teoscar Hernandez, and this kid I like a lot. Helio Ramos, I really like him a lot, and that's his rookie gold card, paper rookie gold card. He's having a great year. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the future too. I think he's going to be phenomenal. So that's those two on the outfield. I do have a Jackson Morrell card. I could not find it. He's a reserve for the NL All-Stars as well, but I couldn't find it. So my last outfield reserve is Brian Reynolds for the Pirates. Another heritage, harkening back to 73 Topps. And then I do not have a Marcell Ozuna. He was the DH reserve for the NL. And again, I think I have his card somewhere, a couple of them. I just couldn't dig them out in the mess that I'm trying to organize. So starting lineup for the NL. Catcher, William Contreras. First baseman, Bryce Harper. I love that Bowman's Best set with William Contreras. I just think that's one of the best Bowman Best sets to come out. It's absolutely gorgeous. That was the set that had Julio Rodriguez and Wander Franco in it, and everyone was debating if they were rookie cards or prospect cards. And I also love the Sapphire cards, so I chose my Bryce Harper Bowman Sapphire to show as well. Fantastic cards. So that's your catcher, and that's your first baseman. Your second baseman, Ketel Marte. Now, most of my stuff is licensed Topps products, but I do have some other stuff that's not licensed. Mosaic, being Panini, is not licensed and still an awesome card. And then third base, Alec Bohm, which I think is a great card. 86, harkens back to 86 Topps. That was the heart of when I was collecting, and I love the 86 set. So those are two very cool cards. All right, so now we got shortstop. I'm going to do this one alone because this one's got a fun story. So this is a 2023 Topps Technicolor Trey Turner. But the fun thing about this is it's an error card, and I was aware of it being an error card. It's got him as a rookie card. It's got the rookie logo on it. Clearly, Trey Turner was not a rookie in 2023, so I just thought that'd be a fun card to show. I don't know the value on it. I don't really look up value on modern stuff, so I don't know if it's worth anything or not. But so our three outfielders are Christian Yelich and Jurickson Profar. The Christian Yelich is I think it's one of those vintage paper stock kind of cards. And then the Jurickson Profar is just a standard base card of his from 2022. Last outfielder for the National League, Fernando Tatis. I don't know if this is considered a rookie card. It's his Bowman Chrome. I've seen it at shows being pawned off as a rookie card. I don't know if it's a rookie or a prospect card, but I like the card, so I figured I'd show that. And then the starting DH, of course, for the National League, Shohei Ohtani, obviously with the Dodgers, not with the Angels. This is my favorite Shohei Ohtani rookie card that I own, and I wanted to get one of him batting as opposed to pitching because he's the DH. So that's it, guys. Quite a few cards to rummage through, so if you stuck along with me, I appreciate it. Right around the corner is the All-Star game, and then shortly after is the National. So lots of fun stuff going on. I appreciate you guys sticking around if you did. If you enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. And until the next video, we'll talk then. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.